Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I don't know if you can see in the background back here, but it is raining yet again, and actually we're going to get thunderstorms in a little while. But what I wanted to do today is, there was a viewer comment and question about the hanging pot cucumbers on the front porch. So actually I want to get to that today, and I've got a little bit of a mail call. So hold on and we'll get to that footage. Okay, we're going to walk down here through the cucumbers in the rain, and you can see that they've come out of their pots just a bit. And what I would like to do is go ahead and tease them. You can see that string up there. I'm going to try to tease them up onto that string a little bit. And you have to be a little bit careful and wrap the little tendrils around really, really gently. But I'm going to set the tripod up, and hopefully I can get a couple of those on video at least. The rain is actually starting to pick up and the wind's going to blow a bit. So I'm going to do the best I can to show you how I do that. And if you give me just a second, I'm going to go ahead and set that tripod up so at least I can show you a couple of them. Okay, I'm going to try to do my best to get up here and show you how to do this. It's really easy, but cucumbers tend to, they look really tough, but they can be a little bit delicate. So I'm going to do my best to try to get up here. Maybe I can move the camera over just a little bit better. And I hope I can get it really well. What I want to do is bring this over, and you want to take these really nice long tendrils, and they're really tough, but they're awful delicate too. You want to just bring them around just gently. And actually this one has a second one. And I'm going to do that as gentle as I can. And what's going to happen is, overnight they're going to realize that they're on a string, and they're going to tighten that up a bit. And then this new end, where you can see all this new growth and that one tiny new tendril, go ahead and wrap that around. And all of that will grow out on that string. I know cucumbers look like a really tough plant, but sometimes you have to handle them really gently. But that's how I do it. And I've got a couple more that need a little bit of help. So hold on and I'll be right back. Okay, this one has climbed pretty high, and what I'm going to do to keep it from going into the softening is I'm just going to pull this down really gentle. I don't know if you can see, but it does have a tendril on the end. I'm just gently going to work that around that string. Sometimes they like to climb where you really don't want them, but if you're really gentle, you can get them back down. And this one, just long enough to make the string, but it does have a nice little tendril there. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and wrap that one really easy. And oh, there's one more on the other side. And I don't know if you can see that. Let me check the camera. hold on just a second. Sorry, it's raining a lot harder now. This one actually caught the string by itself, but it has several more of these little guys out here, and I'm just going to wrap these really easy. I'm sorry, the rain is picking up so much. But, okay. Now I've got this one on, and I've got that one on, and they're going to stretch out between these two posts. And, wow, the rain's really kicking up. So, hold on. Let me show you the rain coming in here. Probably a good thing I'm working on the porch right now. I do have a couple of more that I need to do. So hold on and I'll be right back. Okay, so this one has gone up into the softening just a little bit. And one thing that you need to remember with cucumbers is they grow really, really fast. And you're going to have to come out here and check them probably every other day at least. I'm going to pull this one down. I'm going to wrap it around too. But you can see all the new growth on the ends. And as they go, they're going to put more tendrils out. And they will sense that string and keep going. And this one has grabbed the pot, but I don't really want it up on the pot, so what I'm going to do is break it. But I don't know if you can see that, but it's all wound up, which will make it really easy to spin it around that string. And really all they need is a couple of hours, at least overnight, but they will catch on to where that string is, and then you'll have a whole front porch full of cucumbers. But the rain is really getting going, and I have a mail call that I would like to do too. You can see I strung that one out. Oh, actually I really need to get that one on top too, so hold on. I'm going to let him keep that one right there. And I'm just going to really easy. It's got two tendrils in there kind of locked together. I'm just going to really easy bring these down and show him where the string is. But if you're really gentle and very persistent, you can get them to climb out on the string and they will actually take over your whole porch. You do have to wrap them around the string a couple of times. But they should get the hint and they'll understand they've got something to crawl on, and they'll be more than happy to go ahead and take over your entire porch. Okay, the rain has slowed down a little bit. It's still raining pretty good. And I still wanted to get to the mail call today, and I love coming out here on the front porch with all the flowers and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and get to that. And my trusty little knife here. Okay, this one does not have any kind of gift tag. just a girl who loves ducks. I do. I absolutely adore ducks. I love chickens too, but I have to tell you that ducks are my favorite. That did not have any kind of a gift tag in there, but I definitely want to say thank you, because obviously you know me if you know I love ducks. But thank you. If you leave a comment down in the little box below and let me know who sent that, I will definitely do my best to give you a personal thank you. Wow, this one doesn't have a tag either. What a pretty chicken. Oh, let me get that over there in the camera. I love it. Actually, I'll just go ahead and admit that that is my profile picture on my Facebook, because I saw an ad for that shirt, and I had to crop the picture and scale it. But that one also doesn't have a gift tag, and if you want to leave your name in the bottom, I will definitely want to thank you personally. That was really great. Actually, that's one of my favorite pictures. Sorry if there's so much noise. The rain has picked up a little bit again. So I'll just do my best to try to talk over it. We've had so much rain the last week or so. And this one doesn't have the gift tag either. I love it. Grab your balls. It's canning season. If you knew how many canning jars we own. I have a room upstairs that is kind of dedicated to storing some of my toys, and yeah, I have 2 giant cabinets and a shelving unit up there just for empty jars when I get them all clean. So that is absolutely perfect, and I love it. But it didn't come with a tag, and I'd love to thank you personally. So please let me know, and we'll do our best to make sure that you get a proper thank you. Wow, so many of these don't have tags in them. Life's a garden. Dig it. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Yeah. I spent a lot of time digging in the dirt, and wow, that's great. I wish there were more tags in there. I can't find any of them. They're just coming in these little white bags, and there's no tag. But I would definitely want to properly say I thank you, and please let us know again in the comments. This one has piece of paper. But there's nobody's name on it. It's kind of an invoice. And it says, "You can't scare me. I'm a veteran and a mom." I hope I showed all that on camera. It's absolutely fabulous and very, very true. I have to admit it, yeah. because there isn't anything that I wouldn't do for my home and my children. But that one did have an invoice in it, but it did not have a tag. So please, again, leave your information in the bottom and let me thank you personally in one way or another. This one does not have any kind of a gift tag in it. It says, always be yourself unless you can be a duck. Then always be a duck. I would love to be a duck. I really would. They're one of my absolute favorite creatures. They can be a little messy when you're raising the babies, because the first thing they want to do is play in the water. All of the water, all at one time. And that's absolutely perfect. But again, that one didn't have a tag. And if you leave any kind of a message on our Facebook page or on the YouTube channel, and I hope you will let me thank you personally. Okay, so everybody wants to be anonymous because there's no tag in this one either. Oh, but I know who this is from. I really do. Ew, people! Because she sent a message to Mark on Facebook the other day, wanting to make sure that we got this particular gift. So I happen to know that one's from Roxanne, and I just want to say thank you. And I wish I had a gift tag in it, but you did send a personal message, and I really appreciate that. Y'all have been just the greatest friends that I could ever have, and I think that's why I have to mention everybody, at least by first name. I know last names and stuff are kind of taboo on YouTube. And that one doesn't have a gift tag either. But that is a white Life's a Garden, dig it. I love to dig in the garden, you know that. It's absolutely perfect. That one didn't come with a gift tag either, and please leave some kind of message with us so I can thank you personally. This one does not have a gift tag, and it's a box. Not quite tough enough to open it. Okay, but I do know exactly who it came from. Just because that's what she calls me. Oh, go turn it. King of Bug. That is Cheryl. And if you haven't gone and checked out her page, she runs Pennington's Garden Life, and that's what she calls me, is King of Bug. And big shout out, because yeah, that's absolutely wonderful. I love ladybugs. How perfect is that? Yeah, that's too cool. And that's more than big enough for a nice cup of cocoa, and I like a little bit of warm cocoa at night. And that's wonderful, Cheryl, and thank you. And she sent me a message and said that I would know that it was from her and from her only, and Yeah. That's so great. Ah! It's so wonderful to get to know well, all the subscribers and all the other YouTube channels and stuff, and she's been an absolutely great friend. And yeah, she told me it would be only from her, and I knew as soon as I saw it, it was. So great, thank you. Happy birthday, King. I hope your day was great, from Skinner Farms. You might have to hold on just a second, because I think Mark wanted to have a little something to say. So hold on, give me just a second. Okay, so I had to go in and say something to Mark, because actually he wanted to shout them out too, and I'm just going to go ahead and open this box, and he said that he would put it in the editing, so give me just a second. That is a 4 capacity mini loaf pan. But those don't look actually mini to me. Those are like double mini. Those are, wow. I don't know if I've seen one quite like that. That's absolutely perfect. She has one more thing in here in the package. And, sorry, give me a second just to open it up. There's a garden apron. Pop that open. Oh wow, that's great. Wow, there's so many pockets on the front. It's like 7, 8 pockets on it, and the neck is adjustable. You wouldn't believe how many tools I carry around in my cart. And I'm usually up about 6:30 in the morning and outside by about 7, and I have a cart full of tools. And actually, I don't always need the cart, but that will really come in handy, and that's absolutely perfect. Wow, there's some... 2 of those pockets are really big. No, that's really wonderful, and thank you very much. I have 2 of these really long packages, so you might have to give me, oh, just a second. Somebody sent Mark some tools. There's no gift tag. Sent Mark some tools for his shop. That is a really nice long, that is a 48-inch level. Actually, that's almost as tall as I am. It's really, really cool, and I know he'll use it. I got one more long box. Be patient with me for just a second. Paper! Good heavy paper. Oh. Yeah, I keep all of that. Oh, wow. Alright. This is a really long box. And there is a piece of paper in here, but it too does not have a gift tag on it. That is a really long straight edge. And for anybody who's ever worked on a homestead, on a house, on a shop, any of it, know, just how wonderful these things can be. That's great. It's 4 foot long. I'm only 4'10", so it's not that much shorter than I am. But once again, thank you very much. I know Mark would certainly appreciate such a wonderful thing. He and Dad have been doing so much work in the shop, and I've been trying to keep up as much as I can in the gardens and stuff, but they have that shop down to the point where they're about ready to go ahead and put all the workbenches in there. And I know he's so excited, and thank you so much. They've been working so hard, and I'm so happy that he's finally got a shop, and he's got all the room that he can move all of his goodies into, and most certainly those will be appreciated among them. But I am probably going to go ahead and get out of here because the rain is starting to pick up again, and I will apologize for the noise in the background. It's been raining and thunderstorming here for almost a week, and there are a few plants in the garden that don't really want that much water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and tomorrow I would really like to get into some planting, because I think that the rain is only like a 20% chance of rain tomorrow. And I have 5 or 6 beds that I would really like to plant. And at some point, I think this week, we're going to go ahead and take the garlic out. But Mark is the guru, and I'm not going to pull it until he says. So, anyway, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to ring that little bell to let you know whatever we're up to, or whatever the weather has in store for us. And don't forget, we love you, and we really appreciate any comments, questions, suggestions, anything you have on your mind. We try to get to everything that we can. And I hope that today's video finds you healthy, safe, and maybe out of the rain. But I know the world's a little crazy right now, but y'all have been such a blessing to us, and I'm never going to forget each and every one of you. And we hope really and truly that you are safe. And please never forget, we love you, and we'll see you in the next one.